Hey, welcome to the Epic Radio Show. I'm your host, Epic. Today we're talking about a man rescued from a toilet at a campground, a Barbie Dreamhouse causing neighborhood drama, a guy pretending to be a lawyer during a traffic stop, and a detective pulling a gun over microwave fish. And joining me, the director of Unnecessary Escalation, Amy.
The director of Unnecessary Escalation.
That's
well,
right.
You got that right.
How was your week?
Busy as always.
Yeah.
You know, because my kid's out of school, so everything's a wreck.
What do you mean everything's a wreck? Your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my brain, you know.
I don't know. I think it's a little less hectic around here when they're off.
Really?
Yeah, because, like, well, they're homeschooled. You know, they do online school.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I think you told me that in the past. Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, so, you know, she has to get up early every day and then make sure they're on their shit, like, basically all day and stuff like that. So she gets to sleep in at least.
Yeah, that's nice. I like not having to wake up and pack a lunch and, you know, and then we always get into a fight in the morning. Like, go brush your hair, brush your teeth. Come on, we gotta go. And it's a fight every morning.
Yeah, so like, we decided to keep them in online school after COVID, mainly because the school systems around here really suck.
Really?
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, so I can't remember what grade they were in when we actually switched them. I want to say it was like first, second grade for Ryan. And like one of the first days in like second grade, like some kid said he was going to bring a knife to school and stab him or something. Like it was like crazy stuff.
Oh my God.
And then like I think one of the things that really took me over the edge. So there was a day where Olivia, like the nurse from the school called. Olivia had like an asthma attack or whatever, right? I tried getting in touch with them back because I was at work when they called. There was something wrong with their phone systems. Like it was just like completely shut down.
Oh my God.
I called the Board of Education and it was like a big runaround and nothing really was done and all this stuff. And just in general, that school system, I'm not going to say like, obviously,
what school system,
but, like, just things in general, communication with that system was just fucked. Like, anytime they had a field trip, whatever, it was hard to get any information.
Yeah.
You know, get anything done.
Yeah.
So after COVID, and they were doing really good with online school, so we were like, you know, why don't we just keep them there? You know, like
right, and then you could keep track of them.
Yeah, you know, like and they've been doing really well. They both get basically like honor roll, you know, every year, and they've done. The only thing that does concern me is like more of the social interactions.
Yeah,
but there's enough kids in the neighborhood that they do interact with and play with.
Yeah,
I'm not really worried about that.
Well, yeah, and you're at school, you should be learning anyways, not socializing.
Yeah, because you know they don't really know the kids outside of that area, so I feel like in a way it's a little better because they're not chit-chatting all day and like doing random stuff, and I don't know.
Yeah,
the only thing that I do, like, I've been debating, you know, whether or not like for high school to put them in like maybe a
high school kids are the worst.
I know.
That's the worst time to put them in.
I know, but like I was thinking like prom and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. That's more of what I was thinking.
You could just make your own prom and, you know, only invite kids that they're actually friends with, right?
I guess that's true, but it's kind of corny too. I don't know.
It could be cool.
Maybe.
I will say, I want to make a comment about the school systems because my daughter goes to one of the best school districts in Northeast Ohio, and they still have a bunch of problems like the ones you're mentioning. Like, there was a little boy who
Marcus and Ryan?
There was a little boy who put a piece of broken glass to my daughter's neck.
What?
Yes. And there was one time where I had sent a note in and I called to make sure that they knew not to put her on the bus after school because I wasn't going to be home. And they put her on the bus after school, and I got home, a couple hours later, and she was just in the grass. Luckily, the neighbors took care of her.
Yeah.
They gave her cake. She was just out in the lawn eating cake.
That's so odd.
Yeah, but they put her on the bus, and she was probably like 6 or 7 years old.
Huh.
Just sitting there alone. Yeah, I was livid.
That's what's crazy about like things now, though. Like, schools are not safe. Like you hear about it all the time on the news, like school shootings and just other random stuff. I mean, they're just not safe, and definitely a lot more dangerous than even when we were probably kids.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
Half the shit that's going on now just wasn't happening.
Yeah, no.
I wonder why, though. Do you think it's social media or like?
Probably a bit.
I don't know.
It's a lot of different things. Yes, I would say it's social media. I was gonna say it's politics, but politics and rotten politicians have always been around. But everybody talks about it now because of social media.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's just politics though, because maybe a small percentage. But like even back in the day, like Columbine and stuff like that, that definitely wasn't politically motivated, right? Like they're just kids that.
Yeah, but so Columbine happened and it was all over the news.
Yeah,
I remember watching it all over the news. And then there's copycats.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, definitely.
The more media you have, the more copycats and crazy people and conspiracy theories getting spread around. So
yeah.
Plus, people don't go outside and touch grass. They're just on social media all the time, freaking out.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing with my son. He's on his game like a lot, like more than I like. He does go outside. He plays with. There's a couple kids in the neighborhood he plays with. This kid Grayson and this kid Tyler.
Yeah. I
like them. They're pretty good kids, Yeah. But like, I mean, it's rare to even find like good kids or good influences and stuff like that out here anymore.
They're all rotten, but they've always been,
Yeah, no. I mean, when I was a kid, I did dumb shit, obviously, Let's see.
What, Ryan?
Ryan.
Ew.
I guess that's true, even though they were writing songs about it.
Oh my god. Thank you, Ashley.
Yeah, that's fucked. Maybe we should switch subject. So this is a pretty funny story. Weirdest place you've ever been stuck, Amy?
I was trying to think of some weird places that I've been stuck, and thank God I haven't been stuck in, like a confined area like that. But the only story I could come up with is I was stuck in a car with 4 young men because I was driving them to Philadelphia.
Okay.
And then
stuck with them?
Yeah, they were awful. 4 boys.
Did they hold you hostage?
No, but I had to drive them because none of them had driver's license, so I had to be the designated driver.
I don't think this counts.
This counts.
It does not.
And then there was a semi-truck that flipped over, so we were stuck in traffic for like 4 hours. Listen, I was stuck.
Hey, Kevin.
I was stuck in the car with those boys. They were like throwing, those little poppy doos? I don't know. You throw them on the ground and they crack. They were throwing those in the car while I was driving. The one guy, this is disgusting. I turned around and he was urinating.
Oh my God.
Into an empty chip bag.
A chip bag, not even like a Gatorade bottle.
No.
That's gross.
It was a chip bag. And I guess that's what I get for having a messy ass car. But like, dude, just ask to stop to go to a rest area, something. I don't know. He was peeing into a chip bag. So yes, I was stuck in the. What was I gonna do? Throw them out in the middle of the road? They were
probably
awful.
would have, but it's okay.
That's the worst place I've ever been stuck.
Ryan said he was stuck in an elevator with 4 appliances and 3 guys for like 2 hours.
Oh my god.
I was stuck in an elevator too for. It wasn't very long. Maybe 20 minutes. But it was so hot in there.
Yeah.
Like, it like completely shut down like because there is a little bit of circulation that goes through elevator, like a little fan.
Is it?
Sometimes. Depends on the elevator. But yes, there's usually like... Kevin asked whether there's still chips in it. I don't think she
I didn't
looked.
check.
And Ryan also said, wait, stuck in a car with 4 boys? Wow, you were that teacher.
That's what they were probably hoping.
But yeah, that was awful. Like, and I'm mildly claustrophobic, so I was starting to freak out a little bit. But luckily, the elevator kind of fixed itself after a while.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, because I didn't even know who to call.
Yeah, because there's usually a little button in there.
Yeah,
like
that did not work.
Yep. Of course, because the whole elevator.
It was
broken.
like a fucking. Yeah, like it was almost like the power went down for the elevator or something.
Yeah.
Maybe the power went out in the building for a short time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh.
Dude, that sucks, right?
Whenever I go to get into an elevator, I always, just very quickly, I think, what if this thing gets stuck? Because it would be awful.
Yeah. Well,
2 hours though.
Yeah, that's
Who
awful.
said 2 hours?
Ryan.
Marcus. I would have needed a pee within 2 hours.
No, Marcus did.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
Marcus.
But I thought Ryan said he was too.
Next time I go into an elevator, I'm bringing a chip bag just in case.
Well, this guy has got everyone beat. So in Fresno County, California, emergency crews were called to a campground after a man became stuck inside a restroom vault toilet. Yes, inside it. According to reports, the man had been trying to retrieve a dropped item, reportedly a phone or personal belonging, when he ended up falling or climbing into the toilet vault itself. The setup of these campground toilets made it extremely difficult for him to get back out once inside. Rescue crews had to respond and physically pull the man out of the confined hazardous space. The situation was both dangerous and incredibly unsanitary, but thankfully the man was rescued safely. The story quickly went viral because people could not believe someone would go to that extent to retrieve something, and also because of the horrifying mental image of the situation. So, Amy, or anyone listening, Kevin said I was stuck in my first marriage.
That's good. You got out.
At what point do you just accept a loss and walk away, right? I'm sorry, if I drop anything, even my wallet or phone in a public, like a campground toilet, I'm not getting it. It's like, you know what? This was fate.
Yeah.
I deserve this. And I'm just going to deal with the consequences. I think from the story, if I read correctly, from the actual article, I think it was just a pair of sunglasses that he ended up dropping.
Yeah, it was the sunglasses.
Yeah, so
I would have definitely left the sunglasses, but people buy some bougie ass sunglasses, like hundreds of dollars for sunglasses.
What the fuck?
And
Marcus said, "Don't fuck a cat.
What?
Your dick will get stuck." See, a lot of homeless come into the ER.
Okay, Richard Gere.
Ashley said, "I feel like not fucking a cat is common sense." Okay.
He did all that for sunglasses.
I know. The fuck out of here is right.
Yeah. Out of here.
Yeah. It's. I don't know. Like.
I was thinking about the phone though, right? And I'm like, fuck my phone, right? But then you think there's so much like personal information on there. Like my phone,
If they can get into it, most of the time there's a lock screen, right?
Yeah, but some hacker can get into it, right? And they jump in, grab your phone. Now they have your credit card information, whatever else. God only knows what my phone has.
Yeah. You know what? If they want to pull it out of that shit, they've earned it.
Earned what? Stealing my identity?
Yes.
Ugh.
Like, I don't think a hacker is going to jump into the and they suck that stuff out with like a hose. Mm-hmm. I had a buddy that worked for one of those places.
Mm-hmm.
They just dispose of it afterwards. Like,
yeah, but your buddy could have.
By that point, it's soaked in so much feces and urine and just sewage that it's probably not going to work after that.
But the guy with the sucky do, so he could suck up your phone, and then he's like, "Ooh, a phone! I'm gonna steal this bitch's identity."
Do you think they're looking through the sewage to see what's in it?
Who knows?
And getting personal belongings?
I'm really nervous now about dropping my phone into a toilet. Sunglasses, I don't care because I'm not an idiot who spends hundreds of dollars. I'm sorry if any of you spend that money on I'm not spending hundreds of dollars on sunglasses, so whatever.
Marcus said, my cousin's a nurse. Dudes walk in with a trench coat. She asks, what's wrong, sir? He opens his trench coat and a dead cat was hanging off his dick, scratches all over his leg. That's
disgusting.
That's disgusting and disturbing and also hilarious.
That's not hilarious. That's so sad.
It's sad and disgusting. And hopefully he was arrested for animal cruelty. And anything else.
Yeah, barf. So
I wonder if the STD he got was cat scratch fever.
That's disgusting.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'd have to drop my phone in the toilet. I might.
You might.
I might. And I was thinking about my daughter. If she dropped her like Hello Kitty stuffed animal in there, she'd be like, "Mom, get it for me." But like, you can't clean that. A Hello Kitty, right?
No, I would, burn it with fire after. Yeah. Like I said, wallet,
wallet, I don't care because you can just cancel your credit cards, whatever.
I get a little bit of hesitation about the phone, but I'm telling you, I doubt anybody's digging through that shit to find it.
Yeah, but if somebody sees that glistening phone down there,
yeah, somebody's just gonna be looking down the fucking shithole, and
I look in there before I go.
Okay. All right. Anyways,
I'm not. I'm going to the doctor. I'm getting a catheter. I'm getting a catheter. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done with potties.
Okay. And somehow it gets a little bit stranger. A homeowner created a real-life Barbie Dreamhouse style property, painted it bright pink, and given it an over-the-top aesthetic inspired by the iconic dollhouse. While the owner saw it as fun, creative, and unique, neighbors were not thrilled. Many complained about how dramatically it stood out from the rest of the neighborhood and claimed it hurt the overall look and possibly property values. Jesus God, I can't talk. The situation caused tension within the community, with some defending the homeowner's right to express themselves and others arguing that it crossed the line into being disruptive. This story gained attention online as people debated individual freedom versus neighborhood standards, with lots of opinions on both sides. What about you, Amy? Would you live next to this house, or would you build your own Barbie dream house? Do you think it's a disruption to the neighborhood, or
yeah, I think it's a disruption
to
the neighborhood, but also ultimately I think they're entitled to build whatever house they want,
I agree. I'm going to play devil's advocate here. So I can see both sides. I can see where it's a disruption. I don't know if it would actually attack property value because honestly, it would probably attract more attention from onlookers and stuff. Tourists, right? So it might actually raise the property value in the area.
I don't know. It might cause car accidents. You know what I mean? Because people are distracted looking at this stupid house and then they run your kid over or whatever.
I mean, but that's the same as like putting up decorations for Halloween and going to, like it's the same thing. I mean,
yeah.
How many car accidents do you think are caused by that? After a while, maybe after an initial shock of it, I think people will just know it's there. Tourists will stop by, take pictures. But I think people get used to it after a while. They'll just pass in like, oh, yeah, there's that house, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I could see a lot of tourists coming to the town.
Ryan said I could see both sides. They were both pink.
I could see
I do always have to play devil's advocate. That's right.
I could see tourists coming to the town to look at the house, right? And then it drives up revenue for local businesses. I think that's great. I think people can build and design whatever kind of houses that they want.
I think I'm going to make my house look like a giant dick.
That's disgusting.
Like with veins and all.
Yeah, but that's like perverse.
I'm joking. What if I made my house look like the castle from like Masters of the Universe? You remember that from the 80s? Like He-Man? No? You don't remember He-Man or like Skeletor or nothing like that? I told you.
I was watching Gummy Bears, Care Bears. Oh, I was busy.
That's a good question, Marcus. I don't know if there is a pink Corvette. Maybe she couldn't afford it after the remodel.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the Barbie Dreamhouse.
I think it's a cool idea.
Mm-hmm. It's her house. She could do whatever she wants.
So that picture obviously was AI generated. The actual way it looks is not as nice.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cheesy.
Right.
And it's more like a townhouse.
Oh, because they had an HOA. That's what I was going to bring up.
HOA. So it was like a townhouse. So like it's attached to other houses. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you got this one house that's like pink and has all this stuff in the front, and then all of the rest of them are just brown brick and stuff. It is a little weird.
Yeah. Because it's supposed to look uniform. And I think when you live in a townhouse, you're not allowed to, change the outside of the residence, right? So that everything looks uniform.
That's actually really funny, Sean. The veins in the dick house could be a spiral staircase on the inside.
What is with it? Who are all of these perverts in the comments?
No, I like that idea. That's going into the blueprints.
Yeah. I mean, when I was a little kid, I had, this big, stupid fantasy house that was, a Barbie dream house, and there's a slide coming out of the side and blah, 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 and trampoline floors and all of this crap. But, now I'm an adult, and I'm like, I'm just destroying the equity in my house. And all my neighbors hate me too.
There's so much I want to do with this house. It's just so expensive to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need a new bathroom, like ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gross in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been like that since we've moved in.
Yeah.
And I kept, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a fixer-upper. The only thing I've done is add the studio. Like that's really the only like DIY project or like remodeling project I've done since I've been in here.
Yeah.
I mean, I did put a new roof on the garage.
You did it yourself?
Me and my stepdad.
Nice.
I've done little repairs. Like I've told you before, I'm pretty handy.
Mm-hmm.
And I give $5 handies under the bridge.
Ooh.
For a limited time only.
This is a commercial break.
And then but so I've been to your house, right?
Yeah.
Is that like a condo or is it rented or?
That's a rental.
Okay.
But when I moved in there, because it's a girl house, it's just us girls living there. They said that I couldn't paint. I don't care. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Keep my security deposit? You were gonna do that anyways because I live with a gargoyle.
Dude.
But I painted one of the walls pink, sparkly. It's a girl house.
Yeah.
I would love to have my own house and just make it like, a little girl cottage and everything's pink and pretty and sparkly. But on the inside, right? And stuff that isn't ruining the equity in my home, because nobody wants trampoline floors and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I want to build a deck in the back
mm-hmm.
of the house,
mm-hmm.
just because, like, we don't really have a porch, and I don't know. It just...
Yeah, a deck's nice.
A deck would be nice. And then I want to... What I'd like to do, but I don't know how I do it, is, like, have an entrance to the deck. But I think that would actually cut through Olivia's room, and I don't want her, like, sneaking out when she's 16.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know yet. I don't know exactly how we'll do it, but
yeah. I wonder if you could do like a wraparound deck and then from your side door, right? But that would cut into your driveway.
What's that?
If you made the deck
I
like
know,
wrap
I
around.
thought about that. Yeah. I thought maybe, like, because I'm going to eventually, if I'm building a deck back there,
mm-hmm.
I'm going to take out all that shrubbery and
mm-hmm.
plantation we got going on.
Your plantation.
Whatever the fuck. It looks like a overgrown forest in that little section behind my house.
I can't even remember what it looks like back there.
It's just a mess. It used to be very nice and tidy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all kind of grown together
mm-hmm.
and formed its own ecosystem,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to take out all that, maybe put the stairs on the side, so like you could walk from the side door and then walk to the back and then go up,
Yeah.
And I'd put my grill on there and
yes.
all that stuff, have a little awning. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, I love a deck. I love sitting outside.
I love
a
big deck.
I could just sit outside all day. A big deck.
Yeah.
With veins in it.
Yeah.
Ew.
The spiral stairs. Oh, man.
A deck's nice. Your neighbors aren't going to get mad about a deck.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of who it was. I don't think it was this house. When I used to live, I mean, this was a long time ago, but I used to live in this one house, and neighbors built like a deck, and they put like a spa and stuff, like a
hot tub?
Like a hot tub, yeah.
Oh my God.
But they were like half naked and like having all these parties and shit. It was actually annoying.
What do you mean half naked? In a bathing suit?
Well, let's just say I think sometimes it was more nudity than that.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, with that being said,
what is with all of the dick talk today? Shape your deck in the shape of a dick.
That's right. You gotta admit, you know what? I would actually, if my house is gonna be the dick, that'll be the balls, right? It'll be like two separate decks, but it's shaped like balls.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna have a normal rectangle deck. And it's gonna be pink, sparkly.
Right. And my deck would kind of lean a little to the left.
Okay.
She's cooked, fam. All right. Speaking of
I don't even know
cooked,
what that means, but yes, I'm cooked, fam.
You're about to be cooked with this game too.
Yay!
So it's time for Is Illegal. All right, so you know the rules.
I do.
There's going to be 3 sets of questions.
Mm-hmm.
4 answers. One of them's real. So which of these is a real law?
Okay.
It is illegal to fall asleep in a public barber chair in Louisiana. It is illegal to sing the alphabet out loud on the street at night in Kansas. It is illegal to stack more than 3 pillows on a bed in Arkansas. It is illegal to high-five someone during a sporting event in Oklahoma. I made them harder this time.
Yeah, these are hard. I think it's probably illegal to high-five somebody at the sporting event.
You are wrong!
Oh my gosh!
It is illegal to sing the alphabet out loud on the street at night in Topeka, Kansas.
Really?
Yes. The law comes from older noise disturbance regulations. Before modern noise ordinances, cities created very specific rules about disruptive nighttime behavior. Singing loudly in public, especially at night, could be considered disturbing the peace, and over time the wording stuck in strange specific ways like this.
Like, why the alphabet?
I don't
you sing
know.
Baby Shark?
Maybe.
Because that could drive a person to insanity. Like, I would rather have somebody sing the alphabet than Baby Shark. You know?
Yeah.
Why do they have to? What? The thing about these laws is that they make them so, like, weirdly specific. You know?
Yeah.
Like the ice cream cone in your back pocket. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
why an ice cream cone?
I don't know, but it's just what they did. I don't know.
So wait, what state is that?
This was in Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Nobody even lives in Kansas. Why do you care?
I know, right? The two people that lived in this town was like, this motherfucker is just singing the alphabet every night,
right?
Drunk. Like, can we please stop? It's like, all right, here's a law. No one can sing the alphabet loudly at night. Okay.
Well, this is ridiculous. Somebody's talking about Epstein. Ew. God.
Anyways,
I am. I'm cooked fam. Whatever that means.
Fam.
I'm cooked fam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your aura is real like.
I know my aura is getting
really fucked.
Dark. Yeah. I don't like.
All right. So, question 2.
Okay.
Which one of these is a real law?
Okay.
It is illegal to ride a bicycle backwards on a sidewalk in New Jersey. It is illegal to eat raw onions while walking down the street in Connecticut. It is illegal to carry a deflated balloon in public parks in Maryland. It is illegal to snap your fingers at strangers in Massachusetts.
You know, those are all excellent laws. I hope they're all real. Okay. Well, I don't think it's possible to ride a bike backwards. You can't ride a bike backwards.
I'm thinking that you actually turn around on the bike and ride it backwards.
Oh.
Where you're facing the back of the bike. I think that's what they mean.
Well, that's a good law then. Okay. The next one was
it's illegal to eat raw onions while walking down the street in Connecticut.
Yeah, that's stinky. Don't be stinky.
It is illegal to carry a deflated balloon in public parks in Maryland.
That could be dangerous because a dog or a child could eat the balloon and choke and die. That's a great law.
It is illegal to snap your fingers at strangers in Massachusetts. Which one?
Let me explain something to you. I think the real one is the one about the deflated balloon because I think that that's like a safety hazard.
You are wrong. You're so wrong.
I'm gonna start a petition to make that law. That's gonna be a federal law.
So it is illegal to eat raw onions while walking down the street in Northfield, Connecticut. The law is believed to come from older attempts at enforcing public etiquette and cleanliness. Strong-smelling foods like raw onions were considered disruptive in close public spaces, and rules like this were created to discourage behavior seen as unpleasant to others.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to eat raw onions.
I've got you this
like
time.
Like an apple.
You've been doing really good on the Is It Legal? I had to step up the game this time.
Okay.
Especially after I sent you the questions, we had already done a couple. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to really fucking dig deep on this one.
Mm-hmm. These are great.
All right. Last one.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Question 3. You're 0 for 3 right now. Let's see if we can get at least one, right?
Okay.
Which one of these laws are real? It is illegal to teach a dog how to play dead in Idaho. It is illegal to eat a frog if it died during a frog jumping competition in California. It is illegal to wear sunglasses inside a restaurant in Nevada. It is illegal to clap after a movie ends in Oregon.
Okay. Can't teach your dog to play dead. You can't eat a frog if it died during a frog jumping
Yep.
Challenge. You can't clap at the end of a movie, and you can't.
It's illegal to wear sunglasses inside a restaurant in Nevada.
All right, I think. Okay. The real one is you can't eat a frog that died during a frog jumping competition. And the reason I think this is real is because I think that some fuckhead saw a frog die during a frog jumping championship. And he was like, oh, I'm going to eat it, dude. And they're like, oh, we need to make this a law. This guy's disgusting. And the guy tried to eat the frog. Right? That's the real one, right?
It's the real one.
I knew it. That's probably why. Because some asshole was like, ooh, a dead frog, let me eat it.
So the explanation is this law is tied to California's famous frog jumping competitions. It prevents animals used in an event from being eaten afterward. The intent is to ensure ethical treatment of the frogs and maintain the integrity of the competition rather than turning it into a food source.
Yeah.
So you got 1 of 3 this time.
I knew some asshole tried to eat the poor frog. Frog jumping competition.
I know, isn't that silly?
Yeah. There's a frog jumping competition. I think it's in Vermilion, I want to say.
Oh, yeah?
And no, it's not. It's somewhere near Brunswick. Because I've gone to it a few times. Which is like so stupid.
Went to a frog jumping competition. So what is that? What's involved with that? I don't even know what those are.
You would take your frog, you put it in.
It's like a race between other frogs.
You put your frog in the track, and then they all jump. But they're like jumping all over the place. They're not trying to win, some race because they're frogs. They don't know what's going on. They're trying to jump away so people don't eat them. Yeah, that's a frog jumping. But it's like a huge, carnival.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a whole event. We should go. We should take the podcast.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have better, more portable equipment now.
Mm-hmm.
So I am thinking about maybe one of these Sundays, like having an event or something. I think that'd be fun.
That would be funny, especially the
once
frog
we got a little bit more.
Don't eat the frogs.
He said, I asked the frog, how deep is the water? He said, knee deep. Knee deep. I don't know if I get that one.
I don't get it.
All right.
I got one.
Got another topic for you. See how you feel about this one. So, excuse me. I can't talk. Man impersonates lawyer during traffic stop. So a Florida man, surprise, surprise, was arrested after allegedly trying to impersonate a lawyer during a traffic stop. During the encounter, the man presented himself as a legal professional, attempting to use the false authority to influence the situation. Law enforcement quickly grew suspicious, investigated further, and determined the man was not actually a lawyer. He was then arrested and charged for impersonation and related offenses. The story blew up online because of how bold and ultimately ineffective the plan was. It highlighted how quickly a situation can escalate when someone tries to bluff their way out of trouble. What do you think the worst lie is to tell, like, an authority? Like, because obviously I think what actually happened was, like a girl got pulled over, and then she called this guy to pretend to be her lawyer, and he shows up and is like, oh yeah, I'm her attorney. And then they asked for his credentials and stuff like that, and he couldn't provide it, and that's how they ultimately caught him.
Right. I don't know why she had to go and do all of that stuff. Like, just don't talk to the cops. You don't need a lawyer to
I mean, I guess it all depends on what she was stopped for, but like, yeah.
Yeah, just use your right to remain silent and keep your stupid mouth shut.
See, that's why I'm always glad I'm friends with a lawyer, because I know if I'm ever like in trouble, I could just call him up.
Yeah, but you could just call nothing. You could call the weatherman and be like, oh, I'm talking to my lawyer and he says not to talk to you cops, right? Just don't talk to the cops.
Yeah. I've actually had to use that card one time.
Really? What happened?
I can't truly discuss it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because it involves someone who shall not be named.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So, but I have had to use that for one occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Call Tyrone.
Tyrone? Who's that?
You don't remember that song?
No, I don't know anything.
You better call Tyrone.
I live under a rock.
And tell him, come on, pack your shit. You don't remember that?
No.
That's from like early 2000s, I think, ish.
Tyrone. Nope.
You have to listen to it. It's actually a really funny song.
I want to see the body cam footage of this guy.
Yeah.
I'm a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
I don't see why it matters, right? If you're getting arrested, you're gonna get arrested. You call your lawyer for like the court part, not the arrest.
Not always. Because like especially like if they're trying to do like an illegal search without a warrant, stuff like that.
Okay.
Having a lawyer involved pretty early on could actually save you.
Oh, okay.
Some issues. So yeah, I mean, there are specific times where you should, but usually if it's just like a simple traffic stop and you're not being suspicious, you know what I mean? Like, you just take the ticket and go, right? Like, or fight it down the road.
Right.
A lot of times people get into more trouble because they want to sit there and argue or whatever. It's like, all right, just give me the ticket. I'll fight it in court.
Yeah, or just like...
A lot of times, too, if you talk to the prosecution, like, the day of, they'll drop it down to, like I've had it to where, there's, like, some sort of little bug crawling up this cord, and I don't know what it is. It looks like a little gnat, but it's distracting. ADD. Anyways, so, what was I saying now? ADD? Prosecution. So like,
okay. Yes.
like I've gone to the court. I've talked to the prosecutor and like, hey, like this was a situation, blah 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 blah, and a lot of times they'll knock it down to like some sort of pointless charge where you just pay a fine, but it doesn't add points to your license. I've gotten pretty good at that.
Yeah,
you know, like so there's ways to get out of it to where like really the bottom line is they just want some money out of you, right?
Yeah, and you're going to make it worse if you are arguing with them, right? And then you call in some fake lawyer to argue with them. Just keep your mouth shut. And if you're going to open your mouth, just say something sweet and cute and they'll, you know, be nicer to you. I've gotten pulled over. The one time I got pulled over because my tail light was out and I said something to the cop like, oh, I'm sorry. My light has been wonky. And he's like, wonky? What's that? And I'm like, oh, you know, whatever. And wonky. And he thought it was cute and he just let me go. Just be cute and sweet. And
that doesn't always work though. Like if I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, it's a little wonky, like he'd be like, dude, there's something wrong with this dude. I'm going to beat his ass right now. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry, let me just show a little leg.
Yeah,
my leg's hot.
See, that works better with you though. Women, I feel like, can get away with more.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
Just flirt a little bit.
I know. Oh, I didn't know about my tail. I don't know how a modern combustion engine works. I don't know.
I mean, there's been...
And then he's like, oh, look at this. She's so dumb and cute.
Exactly, Marcus. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I start trying to be a little cute or whatever. Like, he'll just think I'm, like, being an asshole and just, all right, sir, get out of the car. Like, that's happened so many times in the past. Like, I was in Brook Park once, and this cop pulled me over. He said I cut somebody off. I did not, right? And then he's like, can you get out of the car, please? And he pats me down, right? And then he lets me go. There's no ticket. Like, I'm like, dude, like, did he just want to cop a feel or something? Like, I don't understand what the fuck happened here.
Is that even illegal to
I don't think it is. Well, it technically is, yeah. I mean,
but you're cutting someone off is just you're changing lanes, right?
Yeah, but if you're doing it in a way that's dangerous, like cutting somebody off is like you're cutting it so close that if you needed to stop really quick, the guy behind you wouldn't have enough time to stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's more.
So you need to do it like however many car lengths.
Exactly.
Okay.
So so yeah, cutting people off is, you know,
illegal.
Illegal. But I don't think I did.
Right.
I literally made a turn, and then I was going straight, and then he pulls me over, said I cut somebody off, and I'm like, how? I just made a turn. How did I cut somebody off? Right.
It was probably a fan of the show, and he's like, ooh.
This was way before the show.
Oh,
I was a little thug.
He just saw,
but
he's like, ooh, look at that hot little thug. I want to pet him.
Another story. So I was riding dirty, and this one I got out of. It was hilarious though. So I was on my way to a bar.
Okay.
And I was riding dirty.
What's riding dirty?
So my plates were expired.
Oh, okay.
By like 2 months.
Okay.
Right? And this is way pre-COVID, so they give you a little bit more lenience, I feel like, now than they used to.
Okay.
So these cops were following me for a little while. I'm like, fuck. I don't have insurance.
You don't have insurance?
This was then.
That's illegal, right?
Yeah. So I didn't have insurance. My plates were dirty. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to go to fucking jail, or they're going to tow my car, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So they're following me. I'm like, okay, I see this like convenience store. I pull in the convenience store. I buy something. They pull in behind me, right? And I was like, I pay for my shit. I walk out. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So I walk straight up to the car.
The cop car?
The cop car. I'm like, hey, good evening. And they're like, hi, how are you doing? I'm like, and I start asking. I've said, hey, I'm trying to look for this bar that I'm trying to go to, right? I said, but I don't know exactly where it is. Do you know where it is? And they're like, no, actually, we haven't heard of that one. I'm like, oh, well, I said, I noticed you're pulled up behind me. Did I do something wrong? They're like, no. And they pulled off. I was like, oh my God.
That's
like
so, you just incriminated yourself. Why would you ask that? Did I do something wrong?
Well, they have to tell you. They have to tell you, like, if you did something wrong, they have to tell you. So if they don't have a reasonable cause, and they tell you you've done nothing wrong, they fucked up at that point, and they can't do anything. They can't,
like, come up with something really quick.
So I played that so well, dude.
Yeah,
like,
it's good. But now they know what bar you're going to, and they could just camp out by the bar.
That's true, but they didn't.
Yeah, because they're like, this
I was in Cleveland.
Smart.
It was a Cleveland cop, and I was going to Lakewood. So they wouldn't have had jurisdiction.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they could have called their friends in Lakewood, you know.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, they'll follow you to try to see if you're going to do something wrong. Because a lot of times, yeah, they'll pull you over if your license plate's expired, but they want to try to get more on you. And a lot of times they won't just over that. They'll wait for you to actually break a law. So they use that as their, like, what's the word? Probable cause.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, I tailed the suspect because I had a expired plate. I noticed this, and this, right? Like, as we were following them. Right. But because I was driving good, they didn't really have nothing else, and I think they didn't want to waste their time just on an expired plate. Okay. So that's why I was able
to get out of it.
To do that, yeah. They're not supposed to, but they do, Marcus. That's what they do. I had a lot of cop friends, and they would tell me that.
Yeah, because if they follow you for 4 turns, it's a real thing. Okay. What if they're No, because they could just turn 5 times, and you know, maybe they're trying to get to Dunkin' Donuts or wherever.
What do you mean?
Because Marcus says, yeah, because if they follow you for 4 turns, it's a real thing. That's not necessarily true. Maybe they're just going to the same place as you.
Yeah, okay. A lot of times if they're following you, dude. Like, you could tell.
Oh, my cuz was a cop. He told me that they cannot follow you for 4 turns.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, well, I was going straight for a while, so that's why they were following me.
Okay.
All right, last topic, guys. This is my personal favorite, by the way. A detective accused of escalating a workplace conflict into a serious incident involving a firearm, all reportedly over microwave fish. According to the report, the disagreement began as a workplace dispute about food, specifically someone heating up fish in a shared microwave, something many people already considered controversial. According to the situation escalated far beyond a normal disagreement, allegedly resulting in detective pulling a gun on another officer. The story stunned people because it shows how something trivial, like food at work, can spiral completely out of control. Now, this detective was arrested and he's been fired from the department. But do you think he was wrong as far as like being upset over that?
No, I'm upset.
That's
just
so gross,
fish.
right? Who heats up fish in a microwave like in a break room? That's like the worst, right?
I don't know.
Because he's not going to clean up the microwave.
Yeah, everything stinks in a microwave. I don't even like the smell of popcorn. People are always making, well, I guess it's microwave popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
It stinks.
I don't know. I feel like if I was in his situation, I would have pulled a gun too. Like, step away from the microwave, sir.
I'm sure they got into
Don't push that button. You push that button, I will fucking shoot you.
Ew. Yeah, I'm sure that there was like a whole big fight before that and a bunch of words were said, and that's why the gun was pulled.
Ryan said he told the other cop that the microwave smelled like his wife.
Ew. That's Yeah, like, why are you bothered?
Yeah.
I've smelled your wife. Yes. Ew.
What other things do you think? You said you don't like popcorn, but that's pretty normal, right?
Yeah. Fish is the worst smelling thing. I mean,
any seafood, right? Like shrimp,
shrimp. It's fine. I'd be fine with microwaved shrimp.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like fishy fish. Ugh.
Yeah. Like you have a,
smoked salmon or something.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think that'd be a lot like day old tilapia being warmed up.
Mm-hmm.
That's just gross.
People at work eat disgusting things. Like I don't like anybody's food except for my own because people just eat the most disgusting things.
Yeah.
I can't.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I was looking for the comments.
Oh.
The issue was deeper than that. White, flaky fish.
Okay. I don't know what he means by that.
Me neither.
Is that like...
Shrimp is the cockroach of the sea.
That is true.
It is. Ew, now
true.
I'm never eating shrimp again.
It's a bottom feeder. Like South Pacific cod, I believe, is another bottom feeder.
Mm-hmm.
And it's used in a lot of like fast food fish.
Really?
Like McDonald's specifically,
mm-hmm.
Arby's.
Arby's has a fish sandwich? I used to work
at
Arby's.
They do sometimes.
Okay.
I think off and on. I do like McDonald's fish fillets though. I really do. I don't know. I don't have them all the time, but every once in a while. I don't like
any fish. I used to like shrimp, but now that I know it's the cockroach of the sea, that's over.
Yeah.
Lobster I like, but those are kind of cockroachy too.
What is?
Lobster.
Yeah, they're kind of in the same family. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gross.
Yeah.
You've had worse in your mouth.
I think you talk about you. Yeah.
Relax. No, I haven't.
But she's diving in head first to that toilet to get her phone, right?
Yeah, stay away from me.
Oh, man.
I close my mouth when I do it.
Have you ever had a small argument that escalated way too far?
Probably. I was trying to think of some, but
I can't think of any either.
Yeah.
maybe somebody in the comments, they could can you think of anything that you had like that started off as a small argument and escalated quickly and you don't even know how it got there? I know it's happened. I just can't think of an example.
I can think of something stupid. So I was over at my sister's house, right? And she was dating this cop.
Okay.
And I had drank one beer. And I was nervous about driving with my daughter in the car. So I asked him if he would come over with a breathalyzer and make sure I was okay to drive. And he wouldn't. So I asked him if I could FaceTime him and he could give me a field sobriety test. And I like really meant it because I don't know, I'm a crazy person. I was nervous about driving after one beer, right? So I called him and I did the field sobriety test. And my sister was watching. They were all laughing at me, right? It was kind of a good time. But after that, my sister said that I was flirting with him. And I think to this day, I don't know if that bitch is watching. Even to this day, she's like, you were flirting with him. No, I wasn't. I'm genuinely just a crazy person who wanted a field sobriety test. I wasn't flirting with your boyfriend. I was using him for his profession to give me a field sobriety test. I genuinely meant it.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I know I've had arguments with Ashley, like little ones that somehow escalated.
Yeah.
Sometimes they come from compliments I give her. Like she doesn't like the compliment.
Yes. Like what?
The one that sticks out is I told her that she had a really round head. Like it was very round, but like.
You dick.
Yeah. Why is that a dick thing?
Why would you say that?
Like it was symmetrical, like very.
God. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Like
I'm fucking with you.
So that was really bad, though.
No.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, she still brings it up to this day. This was like probably like 10 years ago.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Were there more that you could think of?
Not off the top, no.
Mm-hmm. I was dating this guy once, and like I was never like fat, but like I don't know, I was like a little chubbier, right? And then I ended up losing a bunch of weight, and he goes, "You're really hot now." It was the now. Like, what the do you mean? I wasn't before? You dick. I'm gonna gain my weight back just to spite you, you dick. It was the now. Yeah, you men need to be careful. Like, compliment us. Why don't you compliment me? But like, don't
not like backhandedly, right?
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
I'm horrible at that. Yeah. By the way. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think something's like a really good compliment, and then I say it just doesn't come out right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn it! I just started this argument. Like,
yeah. You're really hot now. Well, you're a dick now. Did you know that?
Well, that's our show, guys. I really appreciate you guys joining us today. We should be on next week, right?
Yeah.
What is next week?
It's the 5th of July. Like an older lady. Oh, you put up the calendar.
I know.
Marcus said something. I think he said, like an older lady, don't ever say you were so beautiful. Yeah, what the fuck?
I know,
just
right?
Don't talk to women.
I'm looking. I think we could do it, but I think what I might do is make this cookout the 4th though, instead of the 5th. My mom's birthday is the 5th.
Oh, okay.
So I was going to have a cookout on her birthday.
On the 5th?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, I guess it's not a huge deal if we do the show, but we'll play by ear.
Yeah, we don't have to. Let me know.
We'll figure it out. But other than that, as far as I know, we will be on next week. Hi.
Aww.
Olivia's on there.
Hi, Olivia.
It's Doggy Doo. That's the name of her dog. Her little stuffed animal dog.
Aw.
She's had it since she was like, I don't know, 10 months old, something like that.
What would you do if it fell in a porta potty? She's watching.
I'm not going to get it. Nope. Like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
It really would be doggy doo doo.
Yeah, so next week my daughter wants to be on, so I'm gonna try to set that up to where she's in the booth. Find another little mic for her
in the
and
sound
stuff.
booth.
Yeah.
My daughter will be here next week.
It might not be next week then.
Oh, okay.
It might be the week after.
I don't think my daughter won't be here the week after.
No, I know. I figure Olivia can be on the
Why
week
would
that...
you say that, Amy? Oh, I'm sorry. Don't ever take your doggy doo into a porta potty. I don't know, Olivia, if you heard the beginning of the show.
Nah, probably not. All right. Thanks for listening to the Epic Radio Show. And remember, if it falls into a vault toilet, it's not worth it. Bye.